Hello artsy peeps! For today's video, we will try different kinds of artist tapes available from Shopee and how they perform from the things that you already have at home. So here is a comparison video and trying out. So I haven't tried this yet, so we'll be trying them today. And let's do it! So to test all of these tapes, I'll be using some strips of watercolor paper. This is Canson 200 GSM. This is something that I use often, especially for my workshops, because it's cheap and efficient. I'll be taping them here. I'll just put all of the names right after. 6. So probably doing something. So the first one is my regular Croco tape. I got this from the bookstore. Cheap and I hope efficient. So one thing that you can do is actually get yung tape like this, tapos i-dikit nyo siya to a lint fabric para mabawasan yung dikit before you do this. So I'll be mounting different kinds of same kind of paper. I'll be mounting the same kind of paper with different tapes. This one. Then, of course, I have my washi tape. The washi tape would be different from one washi tape to another. I suggest you try to test it first. But more than often, washi tape, a good washi tape, performs so well with these mounting na use. This one I got for, this is one of my favorite washi tape. Probably one of my first few washi tapes. I have used this several times on my paintings. There you go. Next would be, let's put the brand. So this is washi tape. So that you'll know. Washi. This one is Croco masking tape. And then, this one over here is a new one. This one is the Road to Legend washi tape, artist tape. This is branded as an artist tape. I got the 3 of these in Shopee. Yeah, this is the first time I'll be using these. So I won't be putting it on fabric I just wanted to test them out, how they perform as is. This is stickier than I thought. Ayan. This is the Road to Legend. The Road to Legend. Okay. And then, of course, I have this one. This one is a super clear tape. I should have gotten the thinner ones. I don't know. Probably got too excited with these. And I haven't read the specs. Anyway, so I'll just tape this one here. Another tape on the other side. There. So our test today would be if they would peel off in a weird way, or if they would destroy the same watercolor paper if we use them. So this one is again the super clear, because my washi tapes are almost my cheap washi tapes are already gone. I needed to find a new tape. That's why I got these. And then, this one. The Mia artist tape. I actually like this. The only problem I got with this is that it's too opaque. It's too opaque. I can't see yung paper below. So I don't know if I'm doing yung right line like that. unlike pag white siya, you can have a feel of the paper underneath. So that's one thing. They have it also in white. Probably get yung white also. But this one feels very similar to the texture of a floral tape. This one's Mia. So, of course, you can just do it that way. So we'd probably get a watercolor to test. So I have watercolor here. I'll just get watercolor. So I'm getting my watercolor. Also, acrylic paint. I'll be using paint and watercolor for this one. So that we'll have an overview of how it works. So, this is a museum aquarelle. Probably do that there. So this is pencil, museum aquarelle, and then I have watercolor over here. Let's try it with watercolor. Just so we get yung mga corners. If it, bleed through. Of course, whenever you use yung mga tapes like this, you want to check and counter-check how well they perform. So, I'm doing it for you. Of course, this test might be a little different if you use another kind of paper. Always remember that when a paper has a good tooth, it would work differently. So I never had problems with tapes, any kind of tape, when I use it with Arch paper. It's a good paper for watercolor. So you have that. And then, let's try to use paint. My go-to black paint is Jet Black by Turner Acrylic. This would be fun. Add it there, and then just place this here on the edge of that one and this one also. So I'm usually putting this on the edge so that we'll have an overview of how it would perform. There you go. Sometimes you paint over the tape, over the edge. So what we want is a clean finish. The tape that is removed easily from the paper. So this is the same paper, so we're probably judging it similarly, which is what we want for this test. We'll just let this dry for a short while, and then let's check after. Okay, so after a few minutes, most of it is already dried. We'll first check the Croco tape. So if you're doing this, remove the last tape that you use. There. So, lately, I have been using this Croco na brand. I had no problems with this size. The problem that I get is when the Croco brand is bigger. I don't know why. I have been using cheaper masking tape brands like the Best Buy from National Bookstore for a long period of time. See that? Clean. This one here. Not bad. So this is from a Croco brand. Again, the paper I'm using is Croco. The paper I'm using is Canson 200 GSM watercolor paper. Next is my favorite washi tape. Again, this would be different if you're using another washi tape. Some washi tapes are a mess. This one is my favorite, so I'm very sure that it would be cleanly producing those lines. Washi tape. Again, try to check your washi tape first before using it in your artwork. Next is this one. Let's try to get the Mia. Wow. Get the last. Ooh, it's actually smooth. The Mia. Oh, a little slip. Probably I should. Well, make sure that you cleanly, press the inside of the tape. But it's actually good also. It's Mia. I already used this for an artwork. I'll show you. I have used that for an artwork. This one. It's the Mia tape. But I haven't finished that yet. And I also have used several tapes on the other one. So that's the Mia. And then this one is the Road to Legend. Whoa! Road to Legend tape. This actually feels good then. But a bit of it, a bit of the paper went into it. So just to check, I'll just see. The Road to Legend tape is not... The Road to Legend. There you go. And lastly, the Super Clear tape. So there are also marks that it got the paper. Super clear. So far, if you ask me prior to our quick test, of course you can do the test yourself. That's a suggestion of how to do it. I'd still probably be using the Croco. This is very cheap, around 20 to 30 pesos. Washi tapes cost around 20 pesos, 35 pesos above. These are my go-to. The new ones, I actually like the Mia tape, this one. I'll probably get the white version also. It's the only downside is you can't see the paper below when you use this, unlike using a translucent tape. Both the Road to Legend and the Super Clear tape, a bit of the paper, watercolor paper, Canson 200 GSM, stick to it. And as much as possible when you're doing watercolor artworks, you don't want that to happen. So, these are just a few tapes that I have been using, the cheap ones. I also have yung artist tape, the expensive ones. But if you're doing small things like these, I'd suggest you get to use, at least for this round, would be, for the cheapest would be the Croco brand of masking tape. This size, I think a half-inch. Washi tape, especially, yan, wala kasi siyang brand. This one. And the Mia tape for your artworks. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. This is Ian DJ, RavenFox13. See you again soon on the next video. Ciao. Bye-bye. Like and subscribe. Don't forget. Have a beautiful day.